If you see coconut oil on the label, it's easy to assume you're buying one of the cleanest fats on the shelf. Natural, good for cooking, skincare, even wellness routines. But here's the part most shoppers in the United States don't realize. A lot of coconut oil sold in US grocery stores is heavily refined, deodorized, or poorly sourced, even when the packaging suggests otherwise. Some brands strip away nutrients through aggressive processing. Others use low-quality copra, apply chemical extraction methods, or hide behind vague labels like pure or natural that don't actually mean much. And because coconut oil is often used daily and in cooking, coffee, baking, or skincare, quality matters more than people think. In this video, we're breaking down 8 coconut oil brands sold in the United States that you should seriously reconsider what's wrong with them and why their marketing doesn't tell the full story. And at the end, we'll show you 2 coconut oil brands that are actually worth buying if you want minimal processing, honest sourcing, and real quality. Let's start with a brand almost everyone recognizes. Number 1, Luana Coconut Oil. Luana is one of the most recognizable coconut oil brands in the United States, especially in big box grocery stores and warehouse chains. It's positioned as affordable, versatile, and easy to use, which makes it a go-to option for everyday cooking. For many shoppers, the familiarity of the brand creates a sense of trust before they ever look at the label. But Luana Coconut Oil is fully refined, bleached, and deodorized. That matters. This level of processing is done to remove odor, color, and flavor, but it also removes many of the naturally occurring compounds people associate with coconut oil in the first place. The oil is produced from dried copra rather than fresh coconut meat. Copra is more likely to develop mold or contaminants during drying and storage, which is why harsher refining steps are often required to make the oil usable and shelf stable. What you're left with is a neutral, odorless fat that behaves more like a generic cooking oil than a traditional coconut oil used in tropical cultures. It works for high heat cooking, but it doesn't offer the aroma, flavor, or natural complexity many consumers expect when they choose coconut oil. Luana isn't unsafe or illegal. It simply delivers a very different product than what the packaging and category often imply. Number 2. Nutiva Refined Coconut Oil. Nutiva has built a strong reputation in the health food space. The brand is associated with organic products, clean labels, and wellness-focused consumers. That reputation carries weight, which is why Nutiva's refined coconut oil often surprises people when they look closer. While Nutiva does sell high-quality virgin coconut oil, its refined coconut oil products go through heavy processing to remove coconut flavor and aroma. This is done intentionally to make the oil more neutral and easier to use in recipes where coconut taste isn't desired. But that neutrality comes at a cost. Refining strips away antioxidants, polyphenols, and other naturally occurring compounds that distinguish coconut oil from standard cooking fats. Many consumers assume all Nutiva coconut oils are essentially the same. They're not. The refined versions are fundamentally different from the virgin options, even though the branding can feel similar on the shelf. This creates confusion, especially for shoppers who trust the brand and don't realize they're buying a more processed product. Nutiva's refined coconut oil isn't deceptive by law. The information is on the label, but it relies on brand trust to bridge the gap between perception and reality. If your goal is minimal processing and traditional coconut oil characteristics, this version doesn't deliver that. Number 3, 365 Whole Foods Market Refined Coconut Oil. Whole Foods' store brand, 365, carries a reputation for natural, high-quality products, and many shoppers assume that trust automatically extends to every item. However, the 365 refined coconut oil tells a very different story. This oil is deodorized, bleached, and heavily processed to create a neutral flavor, light color, and long shelf life. These qualities make it convenient for everyday cooking, but they come at the cost of the compounds that give coconut oil its traditional aroma, flavor, and potential nutritional benefits. Refined coconut oil is often made from dried copra, coconut meat that has been dehydrated. Using copra increases shelf stability, but also requires intensive refining to remove impurities, odor, and off flavors. Consumers naturally assume that Whole Foods brand guarantees fresh, minimally processed coconut oil, but the refined 365 oil does not. There's limited transparency about coconut sourcing or harvest handling, so it's difficult to know how fresh the raw material was before processing. That said, this oil performs well for high heat cooking, baking, or neutral flavored recipes where coconut taste isn't desired. It's functional, consistent, and budget friendly. But if your goal is to experience the aroma, flavor, and nutritional profile of virgin coconut oil, including antioxidants and phytonutrients, the 365 refined option falls short. For shoppers seeking true coconut oil benefits, awareness of processing type is essential. Number 4. Trader Joe's Organic Refined Coconut Oil. Trader Joe's refined coconut oil is a popular choice among US shoppers seeking convenience, affordability, and an organic label. The organic claim reassures buyers that the source is carefully cultivated, but organic status alone does not guarantee minimal processing. This coconut oil undergoes bleaching and deodorization to remove the natural aroma, flavor, and color associated with virgin coconut oil. The result is a neutral, odorless oil that behaves like a generic cooking fat. The processing makes the oil shelf stable, consistent, and versatile, which works well for baking, sautéing, frying, or blending into recipes where coconut flavor is unwanted. However, this convenience comes at a cost. Many of the naturally occurring compounds, including antioxidants, polyphenols, and phytonutrients, are lost during the refining process. Shoppers who assume organic equates to virgin, nutrient-rich coconut oil are often misled. Trader Joe's refined oil is fine for functional cooking applications, but it lacks the sensory and nutritional qualities of cold-pressed, unrefined virgin coconut oil. If your priority is flavor, aroma, and minimal processing, this product does not deliver. Awareness of processing method and sourcing transparency is key for making informed choices in the US grocery aisle. Number 5. Kirkland Signature Organic Coconut Oil. Costco's Kirkland Signature brand is widely trusted for delivering bulk products at a strong value. Many shoppers assume that the organic label guarantees premium quality, but the refined version of Kirkland's coconut oil tells a different story. This oil is deodorized, bleached, and processed for neutrality and shelf stability. The processing removes much of the natural aroma, flavor, and phytonutrients that virgin coconut oil naturally contains. Because Kirkland's coconut oil is produced on a large scale, it often uses dried copra rather than fresh coconuts. Dried copra requires aggressive refining to remove impurities, further stripping the oil of compounds like polyphenols and antioxidants. The resulting product is consistent in texture, color, and neutral flavor, which works well for high-heat cooking or baking. However, it lacks the nutritional and sensory qualities associated with minimally processed coconut oil. Many buyers are unaware of these nuances. They see organic and assume they're getting a premium, health-focused oil. In reality, the refined Kirkland coconut oil functions more like a generic neutral oil. It's not unsafe, it's fully FDA compliant, but it's far from a high-quality virgin coconut oil. If your goal is flavor, aroma, or the unrefined benefits of coconut, this product doesn't deliver. Number 6. Spectrum Refined Coconut Oil. Spectrum markets itself as a clean and health-conscious oil brand, which builds trust among consumers seeking minimally processed options. However, the refined coconut oil in their lineup is heavily processed to remove odor, taste, and color. This makes it neutral, shelf-stable, and suitable for high-heat cooking, but it also strips away the natural compounds and antioxidants that give virgin coconut oil its characteristic aroma and potential health benefits. Many consumers assume all Spectrum oils are unrefined, but the refined version is distinctly different from their virgin coconut oil offerings. It is deodorized and bleached, and often made from dried copra rather than fresh coconuts. That means the oil has undergone significant chemical and thermal processing to achieve its neutral flavor, texture, and consistency. While the refined Spectrum coconut oil is not unsafe and works well in applications where coconut flavor is not desired, it does not deliver the nutritional or sensory experience of unrefined virgin coconut oil. Consumers should check labels carefully, as misunderstanding the difference between refined and virgin products can lead to buying a processed oil while expecting the benefits of a traditional coconut oil. Number 7. Carrington Farms Coconut Oil. Carrington Farms markets its coconut oil as versatile, mild, and convenient for cooking and baking. At first glance, this sounds ideal, an oil that doesn't overpower the flavor of your dishes while performing well under heat. However, the mild flavor comes at the cost of heavy processing. Carrington Farms' coconut oil is fully refined, deodorized, and bleached, which removes not only the natural aroma and flavor, but also many of the phytonutrients present in virgin coconut oil, including antioxidants and polyphenols. The refining process begins with dried copra, the dried meat of the coconut, which is subjected to high heat and chemical treatments to remove impurities, neutralize flavor, and extend shelf life. While this makes the oil consistent and stable, it also strips away compounds often associated with the health benefits of coconut oil. What remains is a neutral cooking fat that performs well at high temperatures but offers little in terms of nutritional value or sensory experience. Transparency is another concern. Carrington Farms provides minimal information about coconut sourcing or how fresh the raw coconuts are before processing. Many consumers assume that a product labeled coconut oil is natural or unrefined, but this is misleading. Awareness of processing methods is essential for making informed choices. If your goal is to use coconut oil for its flavor, aroma, or purported health benefits, Carrington Farms' refined version falls short. For high heat cooking where taste is less critical, it works fine. But for those seeking nutritional integrity and authentic coconut flavor, unrefined virgin options are the better choice. Number 8. Generic pure coconut oil. Generic or store brand coconut oils are often labeled simply as pure coconut oil, which can mislead consumers into thinking they are buying a minimally processed product. The reality is that many of these oils are fully refined, deodorized, and bleached. When a brand does not specify that its oil is virgin, unrefined, or cold pressed, it is usually a signal that the product has undergone heavy processing. These steps remove much of the natural aroma, coconut flavor, and bioactive compounds such as antioxidants and polyphenols. While refined coconut oil functions adequately for frying, baking, and recipes where a neutral flavor is desired, it lacks the nutritional and sensory qualities that unrefined virgin coconut oil provides. The vague labeling leaves consumers with no way to assess the freshness, sourcing, or processing of the oil. Many shoppers see the word pure and assume it equates to healthy or natural, but this is not necessarily the case. The problem is compounded by consumer expectations. People often buy coconut oil expecting a rich coconut flavor and associated health benefits, only to find a neutral, highly processed oil. For those who prioritize nutrition, antioxidants, and natural aroma, clarity in labeling is critical. Look specifically for terms like virgin, cold pressed, or unrefined to ensure you're getting minimally processed oil. When shopping for coconut oil, skip any product that relies on generic terms without clear processing information. Transparency is key, not only for flavor and nutrition, but also for confidence in the product you're using. Choosing oils with fully disclosed sourcing and processing ensures that you're paying for authentic coconut oil rather than a neutral, heavily refined substitute. Now here's what you should buy instead. Let me give you 2 coconut oil brands that actually deliver what most people think they're buying. Number 1. Dr. Bronner's Organic Virgin Coconut Oil. Dr. Bronner's Organic Virgin Coconut Oil is widely regarded as one of the most transparent and reliable coconut oils on the market. Unlike refined or deodorized versions, this oil is made from fresh coconuts that are cold pressed and unrefined, which preserves the natural aroma, flavor, and phytonutrients typically lost during refining. The oil contains antioxidants, polyphenols, and medium-chain triglycerides that are associated with coconut oil's health benefits, making it suitable for both culinary and personal care applications. One of the standout aspects of Dr. Bronner's oil is transparency. The company provides clear sourcing information, ensuring that coconuts are responsibly harvested and processed with minimal chemical intervention. Cold pressing and unrefined processing maintain the integrity of the oil while still offering a long shelf life if stored properly. This oil is versatile. It performs well in cooking, baking, and even raw applications, providing a rich coconut aroma and flavor that enhances dishes rather than masking them. For consumers looking to use coconut oil as part of a health-conscious lifestyle, Dr. Bronner's delivers both the sensory qualities and nutritional profile that refined oils cannot. The combination of quality, traceability, and minimal processing makes it a benchmark for virgin coconut oils in US grocery stores. Number 2. Nutiva Organic Virgin Coconut Oil. Nutiva Organic Virgin Coconut Oil represents the brand at its highest quality level. This version is minimally processed, cold pressed from fresh coconuts instead of dried copra, which preserves the natural coconut flavor, aroma, and beneficial compounds such as antioxidants and medium-chain fatty acids. Unlike refined options, Nutiva's virgin coconut oil maintains the nutritional integrity associated with traditional coconut oil. Transparency and responsible sourcing are central to Nutiva's approach. The company clearly communicates processing methods and ensures that the coconuts are harvested from controlled, sustainable sources. Cold pressing avoids high heat treatments, allowing the oil to retain its natural color, fragrance, and nutrient profile. Nutiva's virgin coconut oil is highly versatile. It's suitable for cooking, baking, raw recipes, and even topical use. The flavor is robust but not overpowering, allowing it to complement a variety of dishes while providing the nutritional benefits of coconut oil. For US consumers seeking an authentic, minimally processed option, Nutiva Organic Virgin Coconut Oil delivers quality, reliability, and the traditional coconut experience that refined alternatives cannot match. General advice for avoiding low-quality coconut oil. Choosing the right coconut oil goes beyond brand recognition. Even well-known names can offer both high-quality and heavily refined products, so reading labels and understanding processing methods is essential. One of the first things to check is whether the oil is refined or unrefined. Refined coconut oils are often bleached, deodorized, or produced using chemical solvents like hexane. While these oils are shelf-stable and neutral in flavor, the refining process removes many beneficial compounds, such as antioxidants, polyphenols, and medium-chain triglycerides, while potentially introducing trace chemicals from processing. Look for specific labeling terms such as virgin, extra virgin, or unrefined. These indicate that the oil was extracted without high heat or chemical processing, preserving natural aroma, flavor, and nutritional qualities. Cold-pressed oils are especially desirable because they avoid heat exposure, maintaining both flavor and phytonutrients. Certifications provide additional reassurance. Organic certification ensures that coconuts were grown without synthetic pesticides, while non-GMO project-verified labels confirm the absence of genetically modified organisms. Avoid oils labeled partially hydrogenated, as these contain artificial trans fats, which the US FDA has determined are unsafe for human consumption. Finally, consider the intended use. High heat cooking may tolerate refined oils, but for raw applications, baking, or health-focused consumption, unrefined cold-pressed oils offer the best combination of quality, flavor, and nutritional benefit. A careful label review is the most reliable way to avoid low-quality coconut oil. That's the full picture. Not all coconut oils are created equal. Some of the brands we covered are heavily refined, bleached, and deodorized, stripped of flavor, aroma, and many of the compounds that make coconut oil valuable. Meanwhile, a few transparent, minimally processed options allow you to enjoy coconut oil the way nature intended. When you're shopping in the US, it's important to read labels carefully. Look for terms like virgin, extra virgin, cold pressed, and unrefined. Check for organic and non-GMO certifications, and avoid vague claims like pure without any processing disclosure. Knowledge is your best tool for making choices that protect both flavor and nutritional integrity. If you found this guide helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more grocery store breakdowns and practical health tips. Drop a comment below with your favorite coconut oil, or tell us about brands you've been skeptical of. We love reading your insights. And don't forget to share this video with friends and family so they can shop smarter too. Remember, coconut oil is more than a cooking fat. It's a source of nutrition and flavor when you choose it wisely. Make your next purchase an informed one.